Hey everyone, this is Jamie. Hopefully you're having a nice summer. I have a book for you called Zoomer's Summer Snowstorm. Now I think we could all use a little bit of a reprieve, meaning a little break in this humid weather. So I thought this book would be fun. Enjoy. Zoomer's Summer Snowstorm by Ned Young. Hey Mom, yelled Zoomer. It's really hot outside. Can I have a snow cone? On one condition, said Mom. I know, said Zoomer, that I clean up the kitchen when I'm done. Zoomer switched on the snow cone machine and looked through the cupboard. Let's see, he thought. What flavor do I want? After making his choice, he turned around and saw... His snow cone was now about 3 feet deep. Uh-oh, thought Zoomer. I'd better get the mop. But after thinking about it, Zoomer decided to put on his hat and mittens and open the kitchen window instead. As usual, the twins had something to say to their little brother. Hey, what's with the hat and mittens? Asked Hooper. Yeah, said Cooper. It's like 100 degrees out here. Not for long, replied Zoomer. Check that out, guys. The hot summer weather suddenly turned icy cold as winter came pouring into the backyard. I'm telling, said Hooper, shivering. Why, said Zoomer. I already asked Mom for permission to turn summer into winter, Cooper said, his teeth chattering. Can you imagine? What would that be like at your house if you had a snow cone machine and you turned the backyard into a snow fort? How are we supposed to practice for our baseball game in it this way? Complained Hooper. I guess we'll just have to play around it, Cooper said with a huff. While Hooper and Cooper griped about the freezing weather, Zoomer got right to work, taking advantage of the first snowstorm of the season. Do you guys like building snowballs in the winter? I do. Look at that. After Zoomer had finished his snow sculpture, he decided it needed some company. What do you think he's going to build to give this bird company? Would it be a nest? No. Maybe another bird? Not what I was thinking. Holy guacamole. So, he built his very own wildlife sanctuary filled with animals and creatures from near, far, yesterday, and beyond. So he has like a puppy dog type sphinx, a king, dinosaur, dolphins, a dragon, bunnies, a turtle. Wow, look at all those animals. Even a pterodactyl, and a big whale, and an owl. Uh-oh, what are Hooper and Cooper up to now? Look at that big snow castle. Wow. The Z on the door stands for what? Zoomer, you're right. Oh my goodness. Later, Zoomer took a hot chocolate break in the polar empire of Zoomarctica and gave his brothers a friendly little wave. Don't look, whispered Hooper. You'll only encourage him. You have to admit, though, whispered Cooper, this is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, now a train. Doot doot, shouted Zoomer. Hey, said Hooper, can you see we're trying to practice here? But when Zoomer began building... an amusement park, their mittens went on faster than a happy puppy's wagging tail. It looks like the brothers finally gave up on baseball and are having some imaginative fun with their little brother. When Zoomer's tummy grumbled that it was close to dinner time, he scampered to the kitchen and cleaned up all the snow. Just like he promised his mom, right? If you make a mess, you clean it up. As Zoomer finished, Mom and Dad came in. "Zoomy," said Mom, "you look hungry. What would you like for dinner?" Yeah, he's stuck in the cookie jar. Silly Zoomer. "Chili," yiped Zoomer. "Chili?" exclaimed Mom. "Yeah," said Zoomer. "On a really, really cold day like today, a big, hot, steaming bowl of chili would hit the spot." His parents looked shocked. "It's not cold out." Dear," said Dad nervously, "did Zoomer just say on a cold day like today?" Do you see all of these sunflowers? Why are they all droopy? Mom sees what's in the backyard, doesn't she? That's the leftover snow. Wow. Well, okay then, said Mom. Chilly it is. His brothers are still out there. The end. Hey everyone, it's Jamie. We're going to read another story today called Froggy Goes to Bed by Jonathan London. Now, Froggy is one of those characters that I love reading about because he's so silly. I hope you enjoy the book. Froggy Goes to Bed by Jonathan London. It was late. Froggy was too pooped to pop. He'd been playing hard at Max's all day long. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" "It's time for bed." "No," cried Froggy. "I'm not tired." "Oh, why don't you take a nice bath?" she said. "We'll make it a bubble bath." "Okay," said Froggy, "but first I have to find my boat." Flop, flop, flop. He looked in the fridge. Nope. He looked beneath the sink. Not here. He looked in the laundry bin. "I found it." And he took a bath. Splash, splash, splash. "Now it's time to put your pajamas on," said his mother, and she wrapped him all cozy and warm in a towel. "Okay," said Froggy, "but first I have to find them." Flop, flop, flop. He looked on his floor. Nope. He looked in his toy chest. Not here. He looked behind his desk. "I found them!" And he put them on. Zoop. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" "It's time to brush," said his mother. "Okay," said Froggy, "but first I have to find my..." "You're right, toothbrush." Flop, flop, flop. He looked in the fishbowl. Nope. He looked in the wastebasket. Not here. He looked in the cookie jar. "I found it." What is his toothbrush doing in the cookie jar? Silly Froggy. And he brushed his gums. Brush, brush, brush. Why did Froggy brush his gums? Because frogs don't have teeth. You're right. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" "I bet you want your Huggy," said his mother. "Yep," said Froggy. "I have to find my Huggy." Flop, flop, flop. "Oh, here it is. It's under the stove." Bonk. He gave it a hug and climbed into bed. "Now it's time to sleep," said his mother, and gave him a good night kiss. "Okay," said Froggy, "but first I need a snack. Then I'll go to sleep." And he hopped out of bed. Flop, flop, flop. Munch, scrunch, munch. He ate a bowl of flies. Ew! Flies? Yuck! And crawled back into bed. Now Go to sleep, Froggy, said his mother. Look at her eyes. I think Froggy's mother's starting to get kind of tired herself. And then in the story it says she was getting a little tired herself. Okay, said Froggy, but I'm thirsty, and you have to close the closet and open my door just a crack and turn the night light down just how I like it. Then I'll go to sleep. Oh, fiddlestick, said his mother, and got him a glass of water. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. It's spilled. Poor Mom, Froggy. Oh, Froggy, said his mother. She wiped it up. They got him another glass of water. Closed the closet. Slam. Opened his door just a crack. Creak. And turned down the light just right. I'll go to sleep, she said. Okay, said Froggy, but first, will you read me a story? Of course, dear, she yawned. And she read. And she read. And she read. Till the book dropped. Thump. And she fell asleep, snoring like a horse. Can you guys snore like a horse? It's pretty funny. Good night, Mom, said Froggy. Then he closed his eyes and went to sleep. Good night, Froggy, said Mr. Owl, sitting on a branch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The end.